for me, because last night I only had a few hours of sleep. Before that, I was out for 24 hours, almost actually. Anyways, welcome to the show. I just wanted to do a few things here. Let me set my things up straight on my screen. All right, everybody, I'm going to share my screen so we can see what's coming up next. Hey. Welcome to the Momentum Tribe Mojo Show, people. I'm very excited in this episode of the Momentum Tribe Mojo Show, just because, number one, I have a new co-host, actually more of a temporary co-host. But if you're new to the show, you're wondering what the heck we're all about. We're all about helping you overwhelmed entrepreneurs, experts out there to build your momentum, build constant momentum to help you to get from where you are now to where you want to be. Also, we are all about helping you create action plans, take action that will get you results. What I am really excited for some of you who probably are just joining the show, today in this episode, we're going to talk about not robots, but chatbots. And our guest today is Ryan Stanofson, and I'm going to actually bring on my co-host first, my guest co-host. So I'm going to turn her camera on. So let me just put this out. Oops, sorry. My finger's moving too fast. Wrong screen too. All right, here we go. Welcome to the show, girl. Wait, are you? Can you?
Hello.
Yes, we can hear her. Hello. How are you?
I am good. Hello, everyone.
How are you doing? Are you excited for this episode?
Yes, super excited.
It's like, yes, you threw me in the end of the river and you just want to swim. But anyway, she's not new to the Momentum Tribe Mojo Show. She's been in our tribe for a little while, and you're starting your new show too, right?
Yes, I'm starting.
This is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting. Mm-hmm. So let's get you introduced a little bit so people get to know you a little bit more than they just, they don't want to see me all the time. They want to hear a little bit about you. So let's do that.
All right.
Crystal. Hello. All right, go ahead, Crystal.
Well, hello, everyone. I am Crystal Horton, and I'm filling in for Kenya today. I love the Momentum Tribe and the energy that's shared within the tribe. So I'm really happy about today's chat with Ryan. So hello.
She was like, hello. Let me go that quickly, she goes. But everybody, I just want to let you, Kenya, not Kenya. Now you talked about Kenya. I'm going to let Kenya. Crystal and I met literally on LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
And I'm all about meeting people online. And this is what I talk about. You meet people online, and then you build that relationship. And today we're also going to talk about build better relationship using this tool called Messenger Chatbot. And I can't wait to bring our guest on. But I just want to let everybody know that it is possible to meet people online and build better relationships. And also at the end of the day, here we are collaborating with one another. It was just a cold inbox message, right, on LinkedIn.
Mm-hmm.
And yes. Like, okay, hello, let's do a video call. Hello, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Remember that day?
I
how
do.
long ago? It feels like yesterday.
I think it's been 7 years, maybe even more.
Really?
Yeah. It's been a crazy long time. Yes. And it was awesome. I mean, we just connected on LinkedIn and then we had a chat and it was like you say, Zeph, boom. It just happened.
All right. We're not going to waste time, people, but we're going to bring our guest because this is a great topic today. So it's time for our guest because the topic for today is not robots, chatbots, but I want to give you a little bit of preview of how I met Ryan. This is so funny because I've been following Ryan from day one. He was Periscope and then the first ever Periscope in New York City. As you can see, in 2015, I met him. Of course, Zeb, whenever stands next to a 6-footer person, she's always the midget in the picture. And here's a bit of info about Ryan. And, you can read a little bit more about him. That's his website. So Ryan owns a decade-old digital marketing agency called Accelerate Marketing that specializes in generating leads for property managers and Facebook Messenger automation. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today, Messenger Chatbots. And we're going to learn a little bit about how to use it in our marketing. So let me bring him on. Whoop, whoop.
Hey,
welcome, Ryan.
How's it going? How you guys doing?
Doing great. I'm jealous already, folks. Look, he's outside and we're indoors. Hello. Ryan, where are you today? He's going to give us a look around the 360.
I'm at my parents' house here in Florida. I'm visiting my son until Friday. And then I'm off to, like I told you guys earlier, I'm off to Bali to do some consulting on live video and Facebook Messenger chatbots, and I'm just, things are happening very, very fast, and I'm really excited to be here, and I'm going to give a lot of value. I'm like you, Zeph, like I talk really, really fast, 100 miles a minute, and at the same time, I can bring it down to a level to where where people can understand, and there's really going to be, I think your minds are really going to be blown when you actually understand the power of what I'm going to talk about today, which is Facebook Messenger chatbots combined with live video combined with Facebook Messenger ads. That little triple combination is
that's gonna be really cool.
Powerful.
All right, before we start, first of all, I'm jealous already because he's going from Florida to Bali. Hello,
Yes.
It could be better. And then for all of you watching on Facebook, I would love for you, all right, because if you want to have a live chat, because we're trying to multitask the comments on Facebook and also here in Crowdcast, you can always join us at momentumtribe.live, and you can actually join us in the room. Or if not, you can still put in your comments and questions in the Facebook comments so that we can take the questions and ask Ryan right here. If you're in Crowdcast room with us, there is a tab that says question and answers. Send us your questions there so that we can timestamp your answers, and then whoever comes back to watch it, because you can't stay the whole 30 minutes, you come back and watch the specific question that you've asked, or you will actually get an email saying that your question has been answered. Boom. All right, we're gonna get started, people. Let's do this.
Yes, let's do this. So Ryan, I have a question for you. Now that we're in and we've been talking about chatbots, what is Facebook chatbots and why are they so powerful?
So chatbots are so chatbot. There's many different definitions that you could give a chatbot, but suffices to say, a chatbot is really a combination of, think of email marketing combined with a CRM and combined with text message marketing, all in one. And so really what it is, it's an automated conversation that Facebook gives you the opportunity to have in your Facebook Messenger, in their Facebook Messenger platform. So what you do is you set up an automated conversation ahead of time based on questions that you want to ask people, and the responses that they give. You then can lead people down a path that otherwise they would not be able to go down unless you actually led them down that path based on the questions that you asked them. And that's one of the most powerful things about Facebook Messenger chat bots, is the fact that you, as the owner of your business and the one who really is the expert, you can lead people down a path that they didn't, because a lot of people don't know what you don't know. And so they don't know what they don't know. And so what you can do is you can ask very strategic questions and therefore get them to a conclusion much more rapidly than you could any other way, and all on autopilot. So hopefully that answers your question.
I love the fact that it is on autopilot, right? Because the fact is sometimes I feel that people have the challenge of dealing with autoresponders, automation, autopilot. But Ryan, can you address that a little bit? Because I think people need to understand the importance of this autopilot thing, because people are going to question the thing like, okay, chatbots, but they don't feel like we're all talking to people, because it's an automated process. I mean, how do we build better relationships if it's automated or, an auto responder?
Yeah. So Facebook. Okay. So first of all, let me take a step back. And that was my dad, by the way. I don't know if you saw my dad.
We love impromptu. That's live.
I told my dad, like 3 times. I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I'm going to be out here getting interviewed. Just telling you, Pops,
That's live. That's live.
So anyway, yeah, that's live for you. I love it. My dad's like, yeah, all right. He just little jump in there, a little live video bomb. So here's the bottom line is that we have a lot of experience at my agency with automation, and man, I'll tell you what, we have spent a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort learning automation in the form of, for example, Infusionsoft. So our team at my agency, we're Infusionsoft certified partners. We've been doing this for a very, very long time. And hi, okay, I'm live, Mom. I don't know if you know. All right. Okay, bye, Mom. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, I love it. So what we do so we go live on all the time, and this kind of stuff never really happens. So one of the things that we do is we do Infusionsoft. Okay, we're Infusionsoft certified partners. To be able to implement Infusionsoft is very challenging, to say the least. The importance of Infusionsoft is huge because what you can do is you can automate all the processes in your business, and you can make it so that anything that you do in your business is that can be done by a person can automatically be done by the bot, by the automation system, which is, in this case, we're talking about Infusionsoft. Now, having said that, that's the beauty of Facebook Messenger, is that you can basically do the exact same thing with Facebook Messenger without the Infusionsoft certified partner training and the thousands of dollars you have to spend to get that training, and the I had to take a practicum, just so you know. I had to take a practicum at the end to be certified. Well, you don't have to do any of that stuff. I can tell you from personal experience that you guys don't understand until you go through that.
Yes,
I agree. The value that you really have. So I can speak to this from personal experience. The pain, the effort, that is all taken away really by being able to implement a chatbot that is much more simple than what you would ever have to do or ever have to learn to implement an Infusionsoft. So that's I hope that answers your question. I kind of got back there with my mom.
Samantha, somebody says in the chat here, Mom and Dad are in trouble later. And Terry said, well, that's life. So I love that. Hey, welcome everybody who's in the broadcast room with us here. Welcome, Terry, Terry, Tina, Samantha, and a few others who's in the room. But here's another question for you, Ryan. Going to the next question, which is, we talked a little bit about Infusionsoft, right? And why do you think, why should a business owner use Facebook Messenger automation if they are already doing email marketing? I think I want to hear a little bit of the focus on building that client and customer relationship.
Yeah. So why it's not one or the other, okay? And that's the other thing I want everybody to understand. If you already have a list, awesome. And you guys, really the way that you're going to understand what Facebook Messenger automation is, and I really don't, I want to say this, that I really don't like the word bot, because people immediately think automation, and robots. Really, I also robots. They think like they think automation, it's like icky. And everybody that I've, including you, Zeph, when you jumped into my bot and my bot started, giving you the information that you needed based on the questions that I was asking you, like I said earlier, and then you experienced it. And then I sent you over my phone in Facebook, I sent you a 15-second video, and I said, almost live. It was pretty much live. I said, Zeph, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you jumped in. And I just said, so glad you're here. What questions do you have? Blah, blah, blah. You received that almost immediately, and you were like,
correct.
Oh my God.
Right, exactly. Ryan, here's a reminder also, because we set this up earlier. Folks, if you're right here in Crowdcast with us, right underneath our frame here, there's a green button. There's a call to action button that says, see Ryan's chatbot here. Why don't you go there if you're on your phone right now and then go check it out? Because if you click on it, you can experience what Ryan just said there. And you just click on it and go like, oh my God, Ryan's here. But Ryan's here, So go there and try it out. There,
Yeah.
I did the pitch for Ryan.
I highly recommend it because you're until you experience it, you're not going to understand it. I can sit here and verbalize and tell you all day long what kind of an amazing experience you're going to have when you go there and blah, blah, blah. But you're not going to understand. Every time that I do this with somebody and they jump in and I just say, trust me, and they go in and they experience the chatbot, and the chatbot actually answers the questions that they have, and I can see the complete conversation that they had and the engagement they had with the chatbot and what links they clicked on and where they're at in my message tree. Because you got to think of this chatbot as really like a message tree that has many different branches. And based on what interest they have, they're going to go into different branches of that tree. So based on what branch the person takes, you can then customize. And this is what I love doing, is I love about a minute into it, once they get to the end question on that one branch that they wanted to take, I go to the end and I go, oh, I see you clicked here. I see you clicked here. I see you clicked here. Oh, so you might have a question. So this is what your question is. And then I jump in and I send a video to them that's 15 seconds long, and I freak them out because I say, hey, Zeph, and it's me, and I can see all the previous engagement they had with the bot, and it's almost like I'm looking over their shoulder like I had been looking over their shoulder the entire time they were talking with my chatbot. They're blown away by that and the fact that it's me sending them a message almost real time in video. And you and I are okay with this. And this is,
yes,
I've got to address this. This is very important, okay? In a year from now, this is very important. The people that are going to be really crushing it using this tool are the people that are okay with doing what you and I have done with Periscope and with live video, because that is the opportunity, guys. It's creating these one-on-one conversations, and that is the power of Facebook Messenger Chatbot. It is not, trust me, it's not the automation. It's the fact that you can leverage automation to start the conversation and then wow them with the engagement that is really you. Okay. Yes. Now you can also, and I want to, for everybody out there that's got, okay, holy crap, I've got this list of 10,000 people. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to communicate with each one of them one-on-one. Well, you know what? That's okay. But you know what? This is where the guy that's got 100 people and is engaging with every single one of them one-on-one and sending them a minute-long, audio message with Facebook Messenger, which you can do as well. Or maybe even, every 2 or 3 weeks, sending a 15-second video message. Do you know what kind of engagement that person's going to have with those 100 people?
Yes.
Every one of those 100, I would much rather have a list of 100 people that is fully engaged with me because they know that I'm engaged with them, versus a list of 1,000 people that has maybe 10 people that are fully engaged with them. So and that's the opportunity. If you guys get that, that's the opportunity with Facebook Messenger that you have, because it's not just like email marketing. Okay, to answer your question, I'm circling back here eventually, but but it's like the best of both worlds in terms of text message marketing and email marketing. You've got the immediacy of text message marketing, but you've got the reach of email marketing and the I guess the best way to say it is that you've got the acceptability of email marketing, meaning, and what I mean by that is that text message marketing is like a little bit too personal, because like my cell phone, I agree, is like my last bastion of privacy, right?
Exactly.
So for email, and there's also a trust level with Facebook. Some people only think the internet is Facebook, like that's all they think. So they trust Facebook, and they will have a conversation with somebody over Facebook Messenger even more so than they would have with somebody over email. So there's an over,
and that's what Terry here just said. She says it's an easier way to get engagement than email. I truly agree. And I think, Ryan, I think a big part of why Messenger Chatbots work is because of the platform itself, the tool itself, because people don't necessarily, use Messenger to like do text, but they use it as a communication to build relationship. Therefore, setting this up, it does feel much more personal than an email, right? Because when I see an email these days, I just like delete,
Me too.
right? But Messenger, it feels So here's, I think, the difference between automation, like on when DM in Twitter, right? That feels a little bit like robotic, right? Because there's no continuous, right? Continuous conversation. But here in Messenger or chatbot, it happens like organically. So that's what I love about it. So that's done. Do you have any questions, Crystal? I'm like, I can't even think of your name.
I know, I'm filling in for Kenya and I'm throwing you off today.
I'm like, she's like, Zeph is 200 miles an hour. Go ahead, girl.
Well, I just want to give a quick shout out to all of the Facebook people that are joining us live over there. Thank you, Shayna. Thanks, Michelle. Aziz, I hope you have sweet dreams. He joined us to say hi.
All the way from Malaysia.
Time for bed. So thanks so much for joining us on Facebook, everyone. Please ask your questions because now's the time. We have Ryan here with us today.
Yeah. So, well, I do want to answer your question that you said, Zeph. You asked a question about email marketing and, about how this is how this integrates with email was really what your question was.
Right.
I didn't really answer that. And so I want to circle back to that because, so this is what we do at our agency is we have multi-channel conversations. So in other words, we're having conversations. We're meeting the customer, the client, the patient, whatever, where they want to be met. Okay. So it's not just, in other words, it's not just on text message marketing. It's not just on their cell phones with text. It's not just on email. Because some people don't want to be, they don't want to be emailed. Right. It might be on Messenger, but we're gonna hit all three of those and maybe more. And we're using as our central hub Infusionsoft to set up all this automation. So that's that. Yeah.
Sorry, Terry here, because as you're talking, I see Terry typing. You can use the bot to guide them to your email funnel if you like, which is a great idea, which is really a great idea. But how long does it take someone to set it up, Ryan?
Okay, well, in 1 second, because one of the things I want you guys to understand that
the man's got stuff, people.
Yes. People got to understand that that if you have, it's not one or the other. It's both. And to your point, yes, you can definitely take somebody right from Messenger and you can put them right into your email marketing system, and vice versa. If I had my my druthers, if I had my way, I would start every conversation in Facebook Messenger. I would, and then if they want to, and I would move them over to some other platform. The reason why is because of the immediacy of the conversation, the back and forth. Yeah. And I then move them to email because I then own that email list. In other words, yes, you do want to get them to email because look, Facebook Messenger, Facebook owns basically all your contacts. So you don't want to completely rely on Facebook. And I have to say that as well. And that's why we have a multi-level conversation with people. Now, the other thing that I highly recommend that you guys do if you are using email is put your m.me / and your page name URL for Messenger. That's a universal. If you want to know how to get somebody into your Messenger, it's very simple. It's m.me / and then your page name. That's your universal URL, or you can use your parabolic code if you want to get a little bit fancy, where people can scan it and it would take them right to your Messenger bot. But that's how you get, and I would put that link and or your parabolic code in every single email that you send out, guys. Yes, Tina, exactly. Is put that in there so that so you can start moving people from your email list into a real fast, real-time conversation, much more engaging conversation over on Facebook Messenger. So so your question, Zeph, was how long does it take? So it all depends. Now, I'm going to give you guys, first of all, some of my hacks. Okay, some of my hacks. One of them is because it's all about momentum and getting results, right? That's what you said in your intro.
Yes.
And so, king of hack, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
we like hacks.
Yes. So in Infusionsoft, if you guys have ever used Confusionsoft, people like to call it, is one of the best things about Infusionsoft, and they'd hate me if they heard me say that, but basically, is they use what's called a wireframe. Okay, so the wireframe it's like a mind map. So it basically allows you to link one thing to another and have multiple nodes off of one. So you can basically wireframe, or just you can connect things much more freely than you can with an outline where it's all linear. So with mind mapping, you can go from one node to 3 nodes, and then those 3 nodes can branch off in any way you want. That's the power of wireframing or mind mapping. So what I would suggest is that you first get a tool like MindMeister or something like that.
I like that.
Mind, and you map out your exact, right? So you map out first your entire.
I do this because I love mind mapping, because I'm like, yeah, boom, right. Yeah.
So map out your conversation first based on the questions that you want to ask somebody, and then you can see that entire tree. So you can see the tree, and you can see all the branches, and you can see how all the branches are connected, and that's going to help you better visualize. Hey, am I taking people down the path that I want them to take, or can I connect this question over to this part of the tree? And if so, what's it going to take to do that, so that you can build a much better tree? Because when you see the tree for all the components of it, all the different branches, then you're going to ultimately build a much better and much more engaging chatbot. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. We love the hacks because it's all about, it's like anything else, like funnels, anything else. Mind map it, because some people, you do it on a paper, which works too. Oops, I'm sorry, I forgot to switch off. Duh, hello. And it takes a little bit of brainstorming. So however we all do it, whether it's a mind map or it's a pen and paper, do it, because before you set it up, and I think that will depend on how long it'll take you to set up your chatbot. And all right?
Yeah. And
Totally.
Terry says too, Terry says very important to plan the structure before building the bot.
Correct.
Totally.
Yes.
Totally. And here's the other thing so what now, how long will it take? You can use something like ManyChat or ChatFuel, and by the way, those are 2 of the platforms that I recommend. You can even use a tool like BitBot that actually integrates with Infusionsoft. So in other words, when you tag somebody on Infusionsoft, you tag them in ManyChat.
Yes.
So you can set up your entire funnel using Infusionsoft and BitBot, which is kind of an interesting concept. Now, having said that, most people, ManyChat is going to be completely sufficient, and there's a free version of ManyChat that you can get that will do almost all the stuff that we're going to talk that we're talking about today. It's $15 a month if you want to have all the bells and whistles, which is insanely inexpensive if you ask me.
What is it called again? ManyChat?
ManyChat, ManyChat. And it's very good for beginners, and you can personalize every chat.
Dropping in the link here.
Yeah, it used to be $10 a month. They just increased the price to $15. You can, in order to get access to some of the tools, like the comment tool, which is where you can actually have people put in a specific word in as a comment to a Facebook post. Like, for example, this one right now. Like, if you set it up ahead of time, Zeph, which is really cool, and I highly recommend you do this, is you can set up a specific keyword such that when they type it in the comments, they automatically go right over into your chatbot.
Hey, Tina Valen, if you're watching, we got to do this for Ladies Go Live Summit. That's why we're bringing you on at the right time. I know we have just a few more minutes, but I just want to go on to the next question. I think you have a question, Crystal.
Oh yes, I got so into the conversation, I forgot to ask my question. Right?
Ryan's on fire.
I know. Ask your questions now.
Yes.
So Ryan, what is the killer feature to Messenger marketing?
Okay, the killer feature is not even the feature. The killer feature, in my opinion, is actually the fact that you can engage with people by sending them a video or an audio message that's custom to them, that's specific to them, that's from you as the page owner, that, in my opinion, is the hands down killer functionality of Facebook Messenger, bar none. It just, everything else is tech. Everything else does not, it's great. I mean, I can go into, probably 3 or 4 different strategies that you can use and 3 or 4 different components of ManyChat that I would use, like the comments functionality. I just think that I would be missing something if I didn't really say or mention my experience from using ManyChat and setting up a chatbot on my Facebook Messenger, and the response that I get from people like Zeph and people that jump into my Messenger and they experience my bot, and the bot's like, look, everybody's gonna have a bot in a year or two, okay? That's not what, and they're gonna add other functionalities, and that's great. But really, when you boil it down, it's the fact that you can engage with somebody in real time on a platform that is not taking away your privacy. It's giving you access to the people that you want to have access to in little bits and chunks here and there, and where you can consume that concept, that content in a time frame that you want to. In other words, I can leave an audio message for you, Zeph, and it can be a minute long, and it's a nice little chunk of content, and it's a nice little chunk of information. It's not too long, and you can consume it whenever you want. You can consume it, right now, or you can consume it a day from now, and then you can respond back to me, and we can have a conversation, but it's on our time frame, and that's that, and it creates that one-to-one conversation and that engagement.
That's the most important part. Feeling that somebody is still there in real time with you, having a conversation, because unlike DMs and Twitter, right, because you get an autoresponder, but then it just goes silent. Whereas Messenger bot, you can actually keep on the conversation going. So which is really, really cool. And I think the platform is catered to something like that. So I wanted to go to the last question before we end the show. We're a little bit over time, but we have Ryan here, so I want to make sure I ask this question. So Ryan, one of the most important questions is, what type of business can benefit from messenger marketing?
Okay, so it really is, I think you guys probably saw this one coming, but it really is every business. I mean, there's really not a business that, look, here's really the question. What business can benefit from having better engagement with their customer base, more real-time engagement, more real engagement where you're actually dealing with the person, and it's not just over an email that comes into where you can deliver video that comes into your email box that with everybody else, where somebody can actually send a video to you, and you can't do that in email. You can't send a video in email, and you're not going to do it via text. That's just going to be weird. It's going to be creepy. I mean, it's not. People are not going to respond very favorable to it because that's their last bastion of privacy, like I said before. So I mean, it really is for any doctor, dentist, attorney, and
real estate expert,
especially real estate. I mean, but here's the thing: is that, and I want you guys to understand, it's not just you that needs to be responding. You can actually assign an admin just so people can just go, phew, I don't have to respond to every single person. Yeah, because it does matter. Zeph, you hit on something just a little bit ago that sending a message back to somebody as quickly as possible once they've gone through your messenger bot. So that they can experience that immediacy of having a conversation with either you or somebody on your staff. Now, obviously, you don't want to make it so that your staff is always responding to them, but you can very easily make it so that you have a community manager that's an admin that responds via chat, not obviously via audio, because that is probably best coming from you. That's what creates that amazing type of a wow
relationship. Yes, exactly. Because that's what every business is trying to figure out, that customer relationship, client relationship, because everybody's crazy busy, everybody's overwhelmed, and trying to figure out how to actually optimize autopilot, automation, autoresponder to really make it feel very human, and I think the Messenger chatbot is going to be one of the top tools right out there in the marketing world that makes it feel such. So Ryan, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule today, and great information. Terry's already saying great show, Evan. Ryan, chatbots are one of my favorite topics. I'm sure it's going to be a great topic for many of us. So before we go, Ryan, because we're gonna have to let you go first, I want to make sure that people get your contact information. Where would you want people to contact you at? And I think we have your contact information, which I'll put up too.
Yeah, I think that, first of all, the most important thing is just go find me at m.me/go live Ryan. That's where you can find me, or you can go to ryansteinolfson.com. That's Steinolfson. Just like if you check can pull it off, I can pull it off. So it's Steinolfson. And I also want to say, guys, you mentioned like what's one of the killer features of Facebook Messenger. It's that you can actually have your bot be discovered as well. So I just had my first opt-in yesterday from somebody that just found me by going into Facebook Messenger, and on an Android at the top there's a blue button that says discover. When you click on that, it gives you all the categories of all the bots in the world that are out there right now. And if you go to productivity, I'm the 5th one down below Yahoo Weather. So I'm telling you guys, I mean, it is amazing.
Talk about discoverability. Yes.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, like this, it's a wide open, Wild West. The other thing I want you guys to really understand is that like I said in the beginning of this broadcast is that the integration of a Facebook Messenger ad, where you drive people to your Facebook Messenger conversation directly for your page. And then when you combine that with going live and using some of the tools that ManyChat has, like the comments tool, where when you go live, you can have people comment a certain keyword so they can jump into your Messenger bot. That combination of Facebook Messenger ad, Facebook Live, and then Facebook Messenger automation with a chatbot is that really
Boom.
is the killer. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I know your mom and dad are probably like, come on, let's go going. Ryan, could you just give us a sneak peek of what you're looking at in front of you? Because I know you did this earlier for us, so we all can salivate over it right now.
Oh, so I'm doing left, but this is their lovely house, and I get to enjoy this, every once in a while.
Eat that, people, eat that.
Yeah.
And he's going from that to Bali. Hello.
I know.
I want to tag along.
Wait! Before I go to Bali, I have to spend 2 days in San Diego in La Jolla. So.
Tina Dallas is in the house. Ryan is also in Florida. So, so hey, Tina, maybe you can say hello to Ryan. But thank you so much, Ryan, for taking your busy time, some time out of your busy schedule to be here with us today. And I love the chatbot talk. And everyone, that green button underneath our frame, see Ryan's chatbot here. If you're in Crowdcast, you're able to see that. Click there to just experience what Ryan just talked about the entire broadcast, because until and unless you go and try it out, you'll never know what that true feeling is on. He's showing us something.
Yeah, so I got Vince and I got Terry and Tina all messaged me during, and I'm gonna message you back. So you guys, trust me, I will send you a video back right now, each one of you guys, so that you can experience this. So if you haven't experienced Facebook Messenger chatbots, go to m.me/go live Ryan. I mean, because that's where you really understand. And then what will happen is you probably won't be able to sleep tonight, because you'll be like, oh my gosh, now I got to figure figure out how I can incorporate into what can I do with this? There's so many possibilities.
People who are like mind mappers like me are gonna like go to sleep and see a mind map on the ceiling right now. Hello, that's the funnel for the chatbot. We're talking about messenger marketing.
Yeah.
All right, folks, you've been watching the show all about messenger marketing, chatbot here, how to use it to build better relationship with your clients and customer with Ryan Stenolson. Be sure to go to .me/go live Ryan, right? And you can actually, if you're right here in Crowdcast with us, just click on that green button, you click, and then he will be there with you. All right, Ryan, I just want to say thank you so much again, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.
Awesome.
Enjoy your day. Enjoy Orlando.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
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 All right, so everybody, wow. I'm on fire, and I'm like, whoo, that's a lot of information.
Yes.
And I know for sure tonight I will be like, I see my map on the ceiling. I'm sure you will be too, Crystal.
Yes, I know it for sure.
I know. It's like that because I love the fact, the fact that when you use auto DM on Twitter, you're like, okay, hello, there's nobody there, but you feel you get a responder.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But when you're actually here on the chatbot, you're like, oh, okay, this is good because it feels like somebody's there with you. All right,
Yes.
everybody, before we go, just a quick, I also want to say thank you to Crystal right here because, she's been helping out with the show and you're going to see her throughout the summer. So for some of you who are brand new, this is our information, where to find us. You can go to watch our shows live at momentumtribe.live. All right, we're here Wednesdays, 11:30 a.m. New York, 8:30 a.m. LA, 4:30 p.m. UK. I do the cities because people find time according to the location. And for more, information about the tribe itself, go to wearemomentumtribe.com. And everybody, I'm actually doing something for the tribe. We're building something new. We're launching something new. This is part of how you can use live streaming to build a community. So we are building a premium membership community coming up, but we haven't officially launched it yet because we're going to do it in the fall. So you can still come into the free premium membership as of July 1st and enjoy the perks throughout the year. Before next year comes, go to this link right here, bit.ly/mt-premium to get all the information and join us there. And then everybody, I just want to say thank you all who has been watching here with us on Crowdcast and also Facebook. Thank you for watching. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Please share it out. And if you missed part of the show, people, you can come back here on Crowdcast because I know we're all busy people, right? Crystal, busy mom, busy person just running like like an Energizer bunny with no head, chicken like no head. You can always come back to Crowdcast. Go on the answered questions and answers tab. The questions are timestamped. What this means is, hello, if you're brand new to Crowdcast, so welcome to Crowdcast. Shout out to Crowdcast people. You can literally just look at which question that interests you, right? And play the answer, and the video will go right to where it's being answered. I will tweak it right after the show so that you'll get it straight on. But if you get this on replay, know that you can come in and to watch the show to the specific question that interests you right here in the room by just clicking on the Insert tab. All right, everybody. Crystal, what are you up to today?
Busy day with my kiddos, working in between.
It's the school holiday. What are you talking about? This mama here also has 3 kids, so she's like, summer's busy for me. But thank you for joining us, and thank you for saying yes to being my guest co-host. And I'll see you in about 2 weeks, right?
Yes. See you in 2 weeks. Yes. Happy to be here, Zeph.
but I also want to have you share your information about your show. Where can people watch your show?
Well, my show is new. So you'd have to find my show on my my Facebook page. It's
which you can drop in the link in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'll drop the link in. It's I am Crystal Holton. My comment side chat froze, so I'll drop in the link as soon as that clears up. I own a wine business and I have a chat which is Mom Life. fun wine facts and social media strategies on how to market your business online. So I'm pretty excited.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I know we're about 15 minutes over about people, but today's worth it with Ryan. But thank you so much, Ryan. Again, if you're watching, you're still in the room with us. Thank you so much, people. This has been an episode of the Momentum Tribe Mojo Show, talking about building better relationships with clients and customers using the new Facebook Messenger Chatbots. I can't chatbots. Anyways, try that as a tongue twister, people. All right, everybody, have a great day and hope you'll make the day a real awesome day, productive, and make it, how do you say it? Seize the day. All right, everybody, we'll see you in the next episode next week. Bye.